My story begins in the heart of Appalachia, in a humble cabin nestled amidst the great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. It was a place where the air was crisp, the mountains stood tall, and the beauty of nature was a constant companion. The cabin, though modest, was filled with the warmth of family and the spirit of resilience. It was here, in this simple setting, that the foundation of my life and music was laid. And let me tell you, we were so poor, we couldn't even pay attention.
Born in 1946, she was the fourth of 12 children in a family where love was abundant, but money was scarce. The Parton family, despite their financial struggles, shared a bond that was unbreakable. Each child had their own chores and responsibilities, contributing to the household in any way they could. The sense of togetherness and mutual support was a cornerstone of their daily lives. Dolly often joked, "We didn't have running water, but we had running kids." Life in Locust Ridge was simple, shaped by the rhythms of nature and the warmth of a close-knit community. The village was small, with everyone knowing each other by name. Neighbors helped one another, and the community gatherings were filled with laughter, music, and stories. It was a place where traditions were cherished, and the values of hard work and kindness were passed down through generations. Dolly would say, "We were so close-knit we could have been a quilt."
Despite the hardships, music filled our home. My family would gather around in the evenings, and we would sing and play instruments together. It was our way of finding joy amidst the struggles. The melodies and harmonies created a sense of unity and hope, lifting our spirits and bringing us closer together. And trust me, when you have 12 kids, you need all the harmony you can get. My mama, A.V. Lee, had a beautiful singing voice and passed on a love for storytelling through folk songs and gospel hymns. She would sing to us, her voice weaving tales of love, loss, and faith. These songs were more than just music. They were lessons in life, teaching us about our heritage and the strength of the human spirit. Mama always said, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours.
Even as a young girl, Dolly displayed an innate talent for music. Her ability to pick up an instrument and create beautiful sounds was nothing short of remarkable. She had a natural ear for melody and rhythm, and her passion for music was evident to everyone around her. Dolly would often quip, "I was so good I could make a banjo sound like a symphony." She learned to play a variety of instruments, including the guitar, banjo, and dulcimer, her tiny fingers finding magic on the strings. Each instrument she mastered added a new dimension to her musical abilities, allowing her to express herself in different ways. Her dedication to learning and her love for music were clear from a very young age. Dolly would joke, "I played so many instruments I was a one-girl band."
At the age of 6, I began singing in the church choir, my powerful voice captivating the congregation. The church was a place of solace and community, and singing there gave me a sense of purpose and belonging. The hymns we sang were filled with emotion and faith, and I poured my heart into every note. I used to say, I sang so loud I could wake the dead.
Her family recognized her gift and nurtured her passion, providing a supportive environment for her burgeoning talent to blossom. They encouraged her to pursue her dreams, knowing that her voice and musical abilities were something special. Their unwavering support played a crucial role in her development as an artist. Dolly often said, "My family believed in me so much they thought I could sing the phone book and make it a hit." It was clear that Dolly was destined for a life filled with music. Her journey from the humble cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains to becoming a global icon was just beginning, and her early years in rural Tennessee laid the groundwork for the incredible career that was to come. As Dolly would say, it takes a lot of money to look this cheap, but it all started in that little cabin in Tennessee.
My musical journey gained momentum when I received my first guitar, a gift from a relative, at the tender age of 7. It was a simple, unassuming instrument, but to me it was a gateway to a world of melodies and harmonies. I remember the feeling of the strings under my fingers, the way the wood resonated with each strum. It was as if the guitar was an extension of my soul, a means to express the emotions and stories that were bubbling inside me. From that moment on, I was inseparable from my guitar, spending countless hours practicing and experimenting with different sounds. And let me tell you, I was so small the guitar was bigger than me.
She poured her heart and soul into mastering the instrument, writing her first song by the age of 8. This wasn't just a hobby for her, it was a calling. Dolly's dedication was evident in the way she meticulously crafted her songs, each note and lyric a testament to her burgeoning talent. Her family and friends were amazed at her ability to convey such depth of feeling through her music, even at such a young age. It was clear that Dolly had a rare gift, one that would take her far beyond the confines of her small hometown. And let's be honest, when you grow up with 11 siblings, you need a hobby that makes some noise. This early composition, titled Little Tiny Tasseltop, offered a glimpse into her budding songwriting prowess and her ability to channel her experiences into heartfelt lyrics. The song was inspired by a handmade doll given to her by her mother, and it captured the innocence and wonder of childhood. Dolly's ability to find beauty and meaning in the simplest things was a hallmark of her songwriting, a trait that would endear her to millions of fans in the years to come. Her early works were a reflection of her life in the Smoky Mountains, filled with vivid imagery and genuine emotion. And if you think writing a song about a doll is impressive, wait until you hear about the one inspired by a chicken.
At 10 years old, I took my talent beyond the Smoky Mountains, appearing on local radio and television shows in Knoxville, Tennessee. These early performances were both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. I remember the thrill of hearing my voice on the radio for the first time, the excitement of seeing myself on television. It was a taste of the spotlight, and I knew I wanted more. The support and encouragement I received from the local community were invaluable, giving me the confidence to pursue my dreams with even greater determination. And let me tell you, I was so nervous. I thought my hair was going to fall out, and that's saying something.
Her performances, brimming with charisma and raw talent, captivated audiences. Whether she was singing a heartfelt ballad or an upbeat tune, Dolly had a way of connecting with people that was truly special. Her stage presence was magnetic, drawing listeners in and making them feel every word she sang. It was clear that she was destined for greatness, and those who saw her perform in those early days knew they were witnessing the rise of a future star. And if you think she was just a pretty face, well, she was, but she was also a powerhouse of talent. By 14, she had her first taste of professional success with the release of her debut single, Puppy Love. This song, with its catchy melody and heartfelt lyrics, quickly gained popularity and showcased Dolly's unique voice and style. It was a significant milestone in her career, marking the beginning of her journey into the world of professional music. The success of Puppy Love opened doors for Dolly, leading to more opportunities to perform and record. It was a validation of her hard work and talent, and it fueled her ambition to achieve even greater heights. And if you think Puppy Love was cute, wait until you hear about her song inspired by a squirrel. This catchy tune, infused with Dolly's signature blend of innocence and heartfelt emotion, marked the beginning of her ascent to stardom. It was a song that resonated with many, capturing the essence of young love and the dreams of a small-town girl with big aspirations. Dolly's ability to write songs that were both personal and universal was a key factor in her success. Her music spoke to people from all walks of life, and her genuine down-to-earth personality made her a beloved figure in the country music scene. And if you think she was just a small-town girl, well, she was, but she had big city dreams.
Driven by ambition and a deep love for music, I set my sights on Nashville, the country music capital, determined to make my mark on the world. The journey to Nashville was both exciting and daunting. I knew that the city was filled with talented musicians and fierce competition, but I was ready to face the challenges head-on. With my guitar in hand and a heart full of dreams, I arrived in Nashville, eager to prove myself and share my music with the world. It was the beginning of a new chapter in my life, one that would be filled with hard work, perseverance, and ultimately, success. And if you think I was nervous, well, I was. But I was also ready to take on the world, one song at a time.
In 1964, fresh out of high school, I took a leap of faith, leaving the familiarity of my hometown for the bustling energy of Nashville. It was a daunting decision, but I knew that if I wanted to make my dreams come true, I had to take that first step. The road ahead was uncertain, but my passion for music and my determination to succeed gave me the courage to move forward. Plus, I figured if I could survive my mama's cooking, I could survive anything.
She arrived with her infectious smile, a suitcase full of dreams, and an unwavering belief in her talent. Nashville, with its vibrant music scene, was the perfect place for a young artist to start her journey. Dolly knew that the city held countless opportunities, but also fierce competition. Yet she was undeterred, ready to face whatever challenges came her way. After all, she always said, if you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Initially, she found success as a songwriter, penning hits for established artists like Bill Phillips and Skeeter Davis. Her ability to craft compelling lyrics and memorable melodies quickly caught the attention of the music industry. Dolly's songs were not just popular, they were deeply personal, often reflecting her own life experiences and emotions. This authenticity resonated with listeners and set her apart from other songwriters. She once joked, "My songs are like my children, I expect them to support me when I'm old." Her lyrics, often inspired by her upbringing and personal experiences, resonated with audiences, showcasing her ability to tap into universal emotions. Growing up in a large, loving family in the Smoky Mountains, Dolly had a wealth of stories and experiences to draw from. Her songs painted vivid pictures of her childhood, her struggles and her dreams, creating a deep connection with her audience. She often quipped, "We were so poor we couldn't afford to pay attention."
Despite my success behind the scenes, I yearned to share my own voice with the world. Writing songs for others was fulfilling, but I felt a strong desire to step into the spotlight myself. I wanted to sing my own songs, to tell my own stories, and to connect with audiences on a more personal level. This dream of becoming a solo artist was always in the back of my mind, driving me to keep pushing forward. And as I always say, find out who you are and do it on purpose.
In 1967, she signed with Monument Records as a solo artist, releasing her first album, Hello, I'm Dolly. This was a significant milestone in her career, marking the beginning of her journey as a solo performer. The album showcased her unique voice and songwriting talent, earning her critical acclaim and a growing fan base. It was the first step towards establishing herself as a formidable force in the music industry. Dolly once said, "I'm not offended by all the dumb blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb, and I also know that I'm not blonde." Although it took time for her solo career to gain traction, Dolly persevered, her determination fueled by her passion for music. She faced numerous challenges and setbacks, but each obstacle only made her more determined to succeed. Dolly's relentless work ethic and unwavering belief in herself eventually paid off, as she began to build a loyal following and gain recognition for her talent. She often joked, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain."
My breakthrough came in the early 1970s when I signed with RCA Records and released a string of chart-topping hits, including Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You. These songs were not just commercial successes, they became timeless classics, beloved by fans around the world. Each hit solidified my place in the music industry and proved that I was more than just a songwriter. I was a star in my own right, and as I like to say, it costs a lot of money to look this cheap.
These songs, infused with Dolly's signature blend of vulnerability, strength, and storytelling, solidified her status as a country music icon. Her ability to convey deep emotions through her music, combined with her charismatic stage presence, captivated audiences and earned her a place in the hearts of millions. Dolly Parton's journey from a small-town girl to a global superstar is a testament to her talent, determination, and unwavering spirit. As Dolly herself would say, "I'm just a simple country girl with a dream and a big hairdo."
My ambition extended beyond the world of music, reaching into new horizons. I always say, I'm not offended by all the dumb blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb, and I also know that I'm not blonde. In the 1980s, I ventured into acting, captivating audiences with my comedic timing and undeniable charm. I figured, why not? After all, it costs a lot of money to look this cheap.
Her breakthrough role came in 1980 with the film 9 to 5, a workplace comedy where she starred alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. Dolly once joked, "I'm not going to limit myself just because people won't accept the fact that I can do something else."
Dolly's performance as Dorothy Rhodes, a secretary who dreams of a better life, resonated deeply with audiences, cementing her status as a Hollywood star. She often quipped, "If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one."
Not only did she shine on screen, but Dolly also wrote and performed the film's iconic theme song, also titled 9 to 5. She once said, "I write a lot of songs about where I'm from, and I write a lot of songs about where I'm going." The song became an anthem for working women everywhere, earning Dolly an Academy Award nomination and further solidifying her crossover success. Dolly joked, "I'm not going to limit myself just because people won't accept the fact that I can do something else."
Throughout the 1980s and beyond, I continued to grace the silver screen, starring in films like Steel Magnolias and Straight Talk. As I always say, find out who you are and do it on purpose.
Her ability to seamlessly transition between music and acting showcased her versatility as an entertainer and solidified her place as a pop culture icon. Dolly once said, "If you see someone without a smile, give them yours."